My name is Bernhardt.
And how long have you lived in Belize, Bernhardt?
Well, I am born in Belize. I am 39 years old right now. I'm born in Shipyard.
And you've lived all your life in Belize?
Yes, I live all my life in Belize. I spent 9 years in Shipyard and the rest here in Little Belize.
What do you do for a living?
And the hardware, I work in a hardware store and I do a little mechanic at my home.
What type of mechanics do you do?
Just little engines like lawnmowers, weed eaters and chainsaws. Fixing that, that's what I do.
Do you do any farming at all?
Sometimes I do a little onion crop too, once a year. Little garden, that's it. I don't do farming like corn or beans or something like that.
Have you ever traveled outside Belize?
No, just cross the border to Chatham or to Guatemala. That's not farther than this.
What is different about the Mennonite lifestyle? How are Mennonites different than other people?
Yeah, the Mennonites just like to live separate. You know, they don't like to live like in a city or in a town. They like to live separate and do their own farming, and so then they don't have to pay so much taxes to the government.
Why do they live that way?
So they have this their religion. How they came into Belize, how they asked the government when they came to Belize to live that way, so then they can have their own schools and own churches and everything. That's why they live that way.
How is your religion different than other religions?
Well, we have the same. Well, it's almost the same religion, but you know, they like to live. They like to live like that way. They don't like to live the modern like the other people do.
And how is your what modern things do you not have?
Well, we don't have trucks. We don't have tractors with rubber tires. They have all steel tires and no radios, no television, no cell phone.
Do you wish you had those things?
Well, yes, I wish to have it.
But why don't Mennonites have it?
Well, it's against their religion here.
And you think it's a good thing?
Well, for some reason, yes. You know, I know there are lots of people. They do bad things on the phones and stuff like that. Young children, they learn too much from the TV.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about Mennonite lifestyle?
Oh, I think this is a good thing. Good, what I told you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.